Hello, hello. Welcome and come on in. I'm going to give you a few minutes to jump on. And while you're jumping on, I am going to share this live. And please feel free to share this live as well. We have a special guest today, and I do not want you guys to miss it. Hey, hello, hello. Go ahead and share this live on your page. Hello, hello, everyone. Please share this live. We're going to get started. I'm going to share as well. All right, I'm going to share it on my page, and then we can go ahead and get started. Okay, I just got the notification on my phone. Let me share this to my timeline. And I just want to make sure it's on here, and then we can go ahead and get started. Yep, okay, we're good. All right, I can see it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me first say hello, happy Monday. I know it's the day after Father's Day, and I've just been watching all of the amazing posts about all the different men in everyone's lives. And again, for those who I didn't get a chance to connect with, I did send a message out, but again, happy Father's Day to some amazing men. We know that title is not an easy title, and it's definitely not an easy job being a father. So kudos, hats off. We appreciate you, men. For those of you who are fathers to your own children or fathers to other people's children, again, hats off and kudos to you. Well, first, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Jatasha Harris. I am the founder and CEO of The Mommy Juggler. The Mommy Juggler is a women's empowerment company that helps women and support women who are taking care of everyone else, who love to help and serve, but are forgetting to take care of themselves first. That was me. And so that's kind of where the idea kind of derived from, because that was what I was doing and I didn't realize it. And sometimes we can get so passionate about helping and serving others that we forget that, whoa, we have our own lives, one we have to take care of. And then we have other people that are attached to us, i.e. our spouses, our children. And so I quickly learned that I needed to make some shifts and adjustments, and I did. And from that place, 10 plus years of personal development and just really trying to understand who God said I was and who He created me to be, came the Mommy Juggler and many other things that I'm connected to and a part of. And so I'm excited to share, because a lot of times, just like I did, was on this spinning circle on this wheel going over and over, round and round and round. And I felt like, if somebody just gave me some information or some direction or, some support, then, I can figure this thing out or whatever. And so I thought about that as the Mommy Juggler was being created, is that sometimes women just need some support. They just need that cheerleader. They just need somebody on their side. And there's a lot of support out there, but sometimes it's not attainable. It's not reachable due to our current situation. And I didn't want to create a company or create a business that people, just everyday, average, ordinary people, would not be able to partake in and still not be able to reach their goals. Now, ultimately, we know God is the source. He's the head of everything. But sometimes God sends people in your life to help you get to that place. And so sometimes you can directly hear from God and just know how to take the steps, or sometimes he'll send somebody to you to help you and to encourage you and to lead you. And so I know that I was called to serve and to lead other women. And so I didn't want to make my gifts and talents so unreachable to where people who really wanted to grab on, they couldn't, because they couldn't afford to, or they didn't have the time or whatever. So this company is customized around the everyday average woman, or the extraordinary, amazing woman who is doing some outstanding things. So it can actually be a benefit to whoever actually really is interested and ready to take that next step. So some of you may have seen me post. We had a challenge that happened in May, actually, and we just finished that challenge. Well, actually, I'm sorry, it started in April and we ended right towards the end of May. We just finished that challenge. No, not May. We finished June 9th is when we finished. Yes. So we just finished. The challenge was absolutely amazing. The feedback that I received from everyone was just awesome. We had women that actually went through and completed it. Then we had some that, life happened and it's okay. And that's the thing that we stress, is that it's not a race. This is challenges for you. This challenge is for you to, figure out what your purpose is, your passion is, to shed baggage, and then figure out what you want to do next. What is it that you were created for? What were you designed for? This is to detoxify your mind, your body, and your soul. And so we finished that challenge. We completed it. And I want to bring up a woman who went through the challenge, and she's one of many that went through the challenge and, just got an aha moment, was able to really see who she was internally, to see, some changes that needed to be made, some things that she was doing amazing in. And sometimes we are our own worst critics and we criticize ourselves, but yet we don't have any measure. We don't have are we doing a good job or are we not doing a good job? And sometimes it takes another woman or it takes another person to be able to be there to encourage you or to help you or to just, give you some positive feedback. So I had asked her if she can come up and share just, her experience with the challenge, what was it like? And so she's going to come up on today. And then after she's done, I'm going to just share with you the next announcement, and then we're done. That's it. I know some of you are on lunch breaks or, doing whatever you need to do. So I will not keep you long, but I definitely wanted to share so you can hear it, not just from my mouth, because of course it's my program. And so, I'm going to say, oh, it's amazing. But I want you to hear from someone else who actually went through it. So without further ado, I'm going to bring up Miss Latonia Dixon. Hold on one second. Hey, Lisa. Give me 1 second while I bring her in. And we'll see. Latonia, if you can see that request that came through, go ahead and add it or click it. Or request to join the live. So just give her a few, sometimes it takes a minute for it to pop up on the system. Okay, so it says invited. Oh, there we go. Awesome. All right, put on. Awesome. Hey, Latonia.
Hey.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, let me turn my system up just a little bit because you sound a little low, but I think it's my... Yes, I can hear you. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking time out. I know you have a busy day going on, but I do appreciate you taking your time to just come on and share. What'd you say? What'd you say, Latonya? I'm sorry. Can you still hear me? Because I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me okay? Oh, okay. Sorry. Wait,
Can you hear me now? Is that better?
yeah, try taking the earpiece off if you can.
Yeah, I just took it off. Is that better?
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
That's better. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So, again, I just want to say thank you for taking that time because I know you're on, your break and stuff like that. But I think it's so important for people to hear, not just me, but to be able to hear other people who have gone through the challenge. And I know you were one of many women who were part of the challenge. You completed it successfully, and you got some aha moments throughout it. So, before
Oh,
we
yeah.
get into that, I just want to ask you, what made you decide to join the challenge?
I decided to join the challenge because I felt that I needed something a little more, something within myself to be able to move forward. And with this challenge, I feel like it was just going to help me to know who Tanya is, what my purpose is going to be, and what it is that I need to do to be able to move forward with God, for one, um, and to shed some baggage. That was the most important thing, to shed the baggage. And I need to know how to do it.
Got it. Awesome. So that's why you joined. And so what actually happened once you joined? Did it exceed what you wanted to do? Tell us about that part of it when we got started.
So when we got started, and when you were actually going through and showing all the women how to meditate and what to do to be able to relieve the baggage, one thing that I wanted to iterate is, um, when we talk about forgiveness, that's baggage. And that forgiveness, how we just say, okay, I'm going to forgive them, I'm going to move on, but we really haven't forgave. When you went through and actually explained how to really give forgiveness and let it go, and then how to move forward, on anything else that we go through, it helped me a lot. Say,
Wow.
that I'm really getting rid of it. So I'm addressing it instead of pacifying it. I actually addressed it. And when I addressed it, it really helped. I had, and thinking about it, after I did the portion of the forgiveness and the way that you gave it to us, to write it down, to really look at what it is that we need to do to forgive that person, I had a test of the same people that I was supposed to forgive. And the good thing about it, when I was around them, I felt nothing in my heart. I felt nothing in my spirit that kept me saying, oh my goodness. It didn't change my mood. It didn't change my mood at all. And that's how I know I really forgave them. So this is an awesome challenge.
Wow. Wow. I just got
Yeah.
goosebumps. Wow. Oh my God, that, and you hadn't shared that part with me. So this is new. So this just really, it just touched me because I know how hard that thing is, having unforgiveness in your heart and your spirit. It can really stifle your growth, if
It
you
can.
don't let it go. And like you said, not only do we just say, oh, we forgive them, but you have to actually take the steps to forgive them and then ask God to bless them,
That's true.
still, regardless,
That's
because
true.
who are we to say don't forgive them, but yet God has forgiven us,
Right.
So I think with
That's true.
anything that we try to do to be successful in, if we have that part still, holding on to, it's going to
Hmm.
hinder everything else in any other part of our lives. So
True.
absolutely, that has to be a part of the challenge. Thank you so much for sharing that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So now I know I heard some feedback from some people said they just couldn't keep up, just because I know it's a 21-day challenge, so it's not like it's months and months and months. And we do work every single day. There's something to do, whether you have to get on a live. What did you think about that part as far as was it too much for you, or was it just enough, or what did you think?
I think it was just enough. Um, People have to realize it all depends on what you want. You have to change your mindset of saying, this is something I really want to do. If it's not something that you want to do, you're not going to be dedicated to do it. It's something that I wanted. This is something that I wanted to clear, because some people feel stagnated at a certain place, like, I want to move forward, or I want to go to the next level. But you can't go to the next level if you're holding on to all this stuff. So I felt like with this challenge, as far as meditation, and I had shared before, I really didn't know how to meditate the correct way. It helps me with my spiritual being to know what to do to be able to move on. You got to want it. And that's just, you got to have that dedication. If not, you'll never be on be able to move forward.
That's true. That is so, thank you so much. You're right. You are so right. And a lot of times things are given to us or handed to us and we don't really take it the way we should, because sometimes when it's just given and you don't really go after it and you don't seek it, you don't want it, you don't really do and get everything it is that you're supposed to get out of it. So
That's
you're
true.
absolutely right. I totally agree with you in that. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Um, yeah. So let's talk about the end of the challenge. So once it came to, an end, basically, towards the end, what did you, looking back from day one to the end, did you feel like, wow, I'm ready to do this? Or do you feel like, whoa, I'm not ready yet. I still need, to go through a challenge again, or I'm just not ready. What were you feeling?
I felt that at the end of the challenge that I'm ready to move forward. There were some things over the weekend. I got up the other morning, Saturday morning, and when we talk about detoxing our mind and decluttering the home of certain things, people need to realize that the home is connected to you, your being, your spiritual being. And when I started decluttering, it was like I started feeling more free, more free. And there were some things that even like things that I've been holding up that I wanted to do, as far as even with a business. I got up Saturday morning, it was like, boom, this is something that you can do. So what I started doing, I'm researching it now. I'm not going to tell anyone yet, but I'm
Right.
researching now on what I can do to do. And I was like, okay, but the key was declutter the mind and the home.
Mm.
And it just came, it's awesome. I really, so I'm still in process with this.
Good.
It's like I know what to do. I know
Mhm.
what my purpose is, and I know how to move forward with it. So I tell
Awesome.
anyone, with this challenge, it's awesome if you really want it. You got to want it, and you have to be motivated and dedicated to do it.
Awesome. 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 Thank you again. Oh my gosh. Now that decluttering, yeah, girl, I know we talked about that, just taking
Hmm.
it day by day. And I love what you did. You were doing each day, right? I think you were doing something every single day to declutter. And
Hmm.
so, yeah, you're right. It's like when things are all in disarray, it's just stress. At least for me, maybe not everybody. I heard some people can't
Me
work through,
too.
but I can't work through clutter. It needs to be like cleared out because my mind is thinking about all the other stuff that needs to be done that's out of place. So it does.
True.
It just makes a huge, huge difference when things are just kind of in place. Nothing's going to be perfect, but when you got a little balance, so that way
Hmm.
you can go ahead and move forward to the next thing. And you're right, it is connected to you because I find when my pocketbook is all a mess, my mind is a mess at the same
It
time.
is.
It goes hand in hand. Or my desk is a mess and my mind, it's like I can't focus. So
Yes.
I definitely I agree with you on that. I was gonna ask you what's next, but I heard you say you got something coming, so I can't wait to hear what it is
Yes.
that's coming with brewing. That's amazing. I'm so, so super excited for you. And then, you have the challenge because see, our group, for those of you watching, our group is still going to remain, as far as inside of our private group in Facebook. So people that already joined the first one, they can just go back and rewatch it again and still do
Hmm.
the exercises. Sometimes you just kind of forget, like, oh, wait, what was I supposed to be doing or whatever. You need a refresher. So you have
Right.
lifetime access as long as Facebook keeps it available, and then they have the book as well. So they have the book that they can go through, they can do it again. Because I know there's books that I've read, things that I've done that I need to go back and reread it again because maybe I just forgot, just a refresher. So, they definitely have that. And then they actually have an opportunity to join the new challenge again if they want to. So they have multiple streams, multiple ways of staying connected. And because it's a community, it's a family, and you have to because negativity be not right there knocking at the door so fast,
Yes.
distractions, all kinds of stuff, will knock at your door because you're trying to do better. You're trying to be better. You're trying to become better, trying to hit that next level. And anytime you try to move forward, there he go, trying to knock you back down. So you have to
That's
stay
it.
connected to people who are going in the same direction or positive, like-minded people as yourself. So that's why it's so important to stay, in the community, stay connected in that community. Is there
Yes.
anything else, Latonya, you want to share? Any last minute advice, tips, nuggets, anything? Feel free to take this time to if you need to.
I just want to say, I thank you. I thank you for actually having this challenge. And anyone that's actually listening, I'm not just saying it, it's something that would really change you as a person to help you find who you are or what it is that you need to do if you're stuck in that. Collaborating with other women that may be going through things. And we also say things like in the church testimony, your testimony can help the next person get through. I could be stuck, you could be stuck, and if I tell you what's going on, it can help you through. Just collaborating and joining with women it's an awesome thing. It's an awesome thing.
Awesome. 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 Thank you again. I so
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you. And
You're welcome.
I'm so excited for you and everything that you put your hands to. And God, I know is going to do some amazing things with it. So keep us posted, please. When that new thing comes out, we want to hear about it, and we definitely want to support it, whatever your business is. And I'll make sure we share it around.
Yes.
All right. Well, have a great day. And you guys don't go anywhere. I'm just going to go ahead and tune her off, and then we'll stay connected. I'll tell you what's coming next. Thank you so much, Latonya.
Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless. Bye-bye. Okay, yes. So y'all heard it from her. She spoke from her heart. It wasn't rehearsed or anything like that. That was, that's what it is. And I'm so grateful. And she's one. And we're going to be sharing more. And we're going to share others. I'm going to bring others up on the line too. And I'm going to try to bring somebody who didn't finish as well, just so you can hear it from both sides, because everything is not always, peachy. There's some things, life happens. And I want you to hear from the perspective of life happens, but what happens when you don't quit and when you don't give up, right? So what's next? What's next is we are starting the challenge again. This is Detoxify Your Mind, Body, and Soul Challenge number 2. So that starts on July 8th, and that will go until July 28th. So again, we're going to go through 21 days. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be phenomenal. You're going to get so much included in this challenge. You're going to get the Detoxify Your Mind, Body, and Soul book. You're going to get a private private Facebook group that you'll be a part of, community. You'll also get 21 days of group coaching from me. I am a professional life coach. You're going to get group coaching from me, for 21 days straight. You're going to also receive a graduation certificate, and then you're going to get a completion gift as well. I'm telling you, the epiphanies and the testimonies and things that are happening on people's day 1s, day 5s, day 10s, and even day 20s are like aha stuff. And so, again, don't compare, don't race, but just be in your own lane and go after everything that God has for you. And I guarantee you will not be disappointed. But like she said, you have to want this. It's not about me, because I want to continue doing this whether you come on board or not, but it's about you. And I care enough about you that I want to give you everything that was given to me and deposited into me over the years, that I try to simplify it and then, pay it forward. So I invite you to join us on this next challenge. Follow this thread, and also just continue to follow us on social media. You can go to themommyjuggler.com and get on the subscription list so you can get the updates. You can get the promotions, the giveaways, the challenges, all kinds of stuff that we have. And then just stay connected on the Instagram, the Twitter, the LinkedIn. You can find us all throughout social media. I haven't gone on Snapchat yet. I'm still thinking about it. But everywhere else you can find, us on, and go ahead and subscribe and just stay connected. We are going places. We are intentional about what God is doing and what God wants to do in our lives. And so that's what we're doing, looking to lock arms and everybody just go after and grow after their dreams. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for taking your lunch time or your lunch break to share with us and to tune in and listen to Miss Latonia Dixon. You heard she has some stuff coming up. So stay tuned, because I can't wait to hear what it is that she's going to do. Take care. God bless. Love you guys. Have an amazing, amazing Monday.